So if I should mention how many men have slept with me, I should just cut out of it. But the ones I can still remember, I can still mention like 100 names of men. 100.
You sleep with any of them?
I didn't sleep. The person I know that I was dating, that I planned to marry, was only Kingdom.
How old is she? How old is this Kingdom?
She should be 17 years.
Wow.
I started talking with it, but I don't know what I was discussing with it. I don't know. I cannot say that this is what we are discussing of. We get to a place, a bush. I started fighting with it. I fought seriously with it, and I killed it. I killed that goat. I killed it.
Kill the woman.
I don't know that it was a human being. That was when I got myself. I discovered that who I was fighting with is a human being like me.
A lot of things are happening in our country. Many parents are crying out. Many of the government officials are not even doing anything about it. Can you imagine a young girl that is not up to 26 years old has slept with over 300 men, but the ones she can remember their names are up to 100? As if that is not enough bad news, a supposed pastor having carnal knowledge with a 17-year-old church member. Can you imagine? When he was caught, he had a lot of things to say. Why are all these people trying to tarnish Christianity, for God's sake? To cap it up, a man that had his way with a lady and slaughtered her in the bush, when he was caught, he said that he thought that the lady was actually a goat. Even the devil no lie like this. So this is the height of insanity. Before we delve into the full videos, if you are new to this very channel, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell icon. One of the challenges that we have in our world today is how the girl child is being abused by even families and friends. Guardians that is supposed to brood up a child in the way she should go are now predators that are abusing the girl child, inflicting a lot of trauma and causing the girl to grow with a lot of addictions that will be very difficult to correct in the nearest future. Can you imagine, as a mother, handing your child over to a caregiver, maybe a sibling, an uncle, preferably in this particular context, and hearing in months to come or in years to come that the supposed uncle was having carnal knowledge of the vulnerable child that you put in his care? Many girls that are sex addicts, many girls that are into a lot of illicit things in our societies today didn't just start it overnight. Many of them were addicted with it from the very beginning. The girl child has been exploited a lot by predators, men that can't just keep their hands to themselves. Every parent that is watching this very video should be as careful as possible. Know who you give your child to. Monitor your child closely. Ask your child questions. If you notice any behavior that is unruly, please attend to it immediately, as it might have adverse effects in the nearest future. Moving on, a man of God having carnal knowledge of a church member that is barely 17 years. Most of these half-baked men that take up the title of pastors, confusing our girls, all in the name of being a spiritual father or a daddy. All these things need to stop. If God didn't call you as a pastor, kindly respect yourself and go and find something reasonable to do as you serve God in your respective church in whatever capacity that is available. Don't see the church as a poverty alleviation scheme. God didn't call you, you called yourself, and you are in the business of confusing young ladies, manipulating people, all in the name of taking their money. All those things need to stop. Stop mocking Christianity. Now, this is the most absurd news I've ever heard. A man that took advantage of a lady, had carnal knowledge of her, and went ahead to kill her in a bush, was telling reporters that he thought that the lady was actually a goat. Even the neighboring criminal close to him was shocked to his marrows. How can a man conjure such a lie? A lie that is unbelievable. Even devil is shocked in hell. How can men lie like this? Was he under the influence of a hard substance? That I cannot ascertain. But to every offender, you need to be brought to book, and every consequence that is commensurate to your actions needs to be meted upon you. The law must take its full course.
I started talking with it, but I don't know what I was discussing with it. I don't know. I cannot say that this is what we are discussing of. We get to a place, a bush. I started fighting with it. I fought seriously with it, and I killed it. I killed that goat. I killed it.
Kill the woman.
I don't know that it was a human being. That was when I got myself. I discovered that who I was fighting with is a human being like me. When I got myself when I killed that thing for like 5 minutes, I got myself and I saw myself naked. And that person I killed was naked. I was shocked. And I ran straight to my pastor and I confessed everything that happened immediately to him. He was the one that told the community people and they called the police for me.
When I come to church, there's one of my sisters that my brother brought to Lagos. Then if I'm coming to church, I will use my motor and bring that to church. Then we all went to the church. Then after the service, they'll be calling me daddy. So I want to come and spend weekend with you. But I keep on dodging them because of my position. But one day, one of them, the mother come to me, say that where they are living, that they don't have, the landlord gave them quick notice that if the daughter can be with me, and so that I can be training her in the school, the first person, second person, and the third person. So the other one came into my house. In respect that the parents were living in Lagos, they transferred the father to Enugu. Then the father said that they cannot be able to change their school, that she should be staying with me, being kingdom.
You have been alleged for rape, defilement, alleged rape, defilement, abortion, and impregnating underage children. What is your response? Adoption too.
I will say what I did. Number one, the girl that brought the case to this place, I was in my office. She came to my daughter, being kingdom, and told kingdom that she wants to a place where she will stay. Kingdom now came to my office and told me that there is a girl that she doesn't have a place to stay. That can I help her? I said people are the ones I have from their parents are much, so there's no how I can harbor her. But bring her, let me see her. So immediately I told her that I can only give you just 3 days to stay. You know, this is Lagos. So after 3 days, if you can't bring anybody, then I will chase you out of my house. So on the process of it, after 3 days, she said she don't have anybody.
Did you sleep with any of them?
I didn't sleep. The person I know that I was dating, that I planned to marry, was only kingdom.
How old is she? How old is this kingdom?
She should be 17 years.
Wow.
How many of these girls did you sleep with?
That is the question.
How many of the girls I sleep with?
Yes.
I can say that it's only kingdom that I know.
So you only slept with
the girl that brought me this place. I didn't sleep with her.
How many of those girls they found in your house? How many of them have you
They
slept
didn't find them in my house. They came to church. They came to the church. After we shared policemen begin to order them inside their vehicle. Say all the small girls, oh yeah, enter. That's why they brought all of them here. They didn't arrest me in my house. They arrest me after the church service. They asked everybody to wait, both big and small, and they order everybody.
Are you aware that some of those girls are presently pregnant? Are you aware? What? And they all alleged you slept with them.
See, I can say that kingdom is the one I know that I'm sure that she's my fiancée, and I'm looking for a way to marry her.
How old are you?
I am 35 years.
Is it proper for you to say you want to marry a 17-year-old girl? You said kingdom is 17.
I have seen a 16-year-old girl got married.
Pastor, you want to marry the 6 of them you define?
It's possible.
You want to marry the 6 of them?
6 of them
you slept with?
6 of them.
6 of them. Did you sleep with 6 of them?
Did I sleep with 6 of them? I didn't.
How many of them did you not sleep with?
It's kingdom.
Have you ever aborted for any of them?
I didn't do any abortion to any of them.
As a man of God, as a man of God, is it right for you to sleep with a girl of 17 years old?
Before you get married. And as a pastor for marriage.
I know it's not right, but the parents are aware that she's with me.
It's not right. And that you are sleeping with her.
The parents are aware that you are sleeping with them? No, the parents of kingdom, they are aware that she's with me.
Are they aware that you are sleeping with her?
They are not aware, but they are aware that both of us are dating.
As a man of God, is it what you preach in your church that you should practice what you preach?
You know what I said before? No man is perfect. We are putting on flesh. So that's what the truth about it.
Does kingdom seduce you, or you are the one that also attempt?
Ask her that you want to start sleeping with her.
Was it mutual?
How did this start?
Why did you abort her?
I was not the one that bought for the girl. It was Pastor Stephen.
Answer you.
Who is Pastor Stephen?
Pastor Stephen that took her. I traveled to put my father in the mortuary, because my father is in the mortuary now. Then she used Pastor Steven's number to call me and told me that she's in the hospital. I said, for what? She said that she's doing. Pastor Steven took her to where she went to do abortion. Then I now tell her that all these things that you are doing, I'm not in support of it, because
which of them? Yes. Which of them?
The person that I know that did abortion was Nosa, that told me that Pastor Steven took her to where she did abortion.
In all of this, who is in a mess? How do you feel that a man of God that you claim to be, or you call yourself, you are in this kind of a mess? Let me first of all find out from you. What is your congregation like? How many people attend your church?
Let me say from 2 to 250 to 300.
That is your congregation. Attends your church.
Yes.
So in all of this, that you are caught in this kind of a mess, that over 200 people comes to your church, how do you feel?
I am not feeling happy. If God can see how He can give me a second chance, I know that God is a God, is a merciful God.
How did you leave your house? Let's know. How did you leave your house?
I came to Lagos to stay with my auntie, my mommy's daughter, and he said he don't want me that I should go. So when I go to the church, God turns to a fire. So when I reach the church, I talk to this lady.
Who took you to the church?
I just go there. So when I saw this lady standing beside me, and I told her that I'm looking for a job to get money for my school fees. Then he told me that I should come to his daddy's place, that he will get a job for me. So and I followed her, and the man said he's going to promise me my school fees.
So what did you now? Since when was that?
Last month.
Last month?
Yes.
So you have stayed there for 1 month. In the last 1 month, can you tell us what has been happening to you?
Not too much has been happening to me.
So tell us, what has Pastor been doing to you?
Pastor promised me to pay me my school fees, and he said he wants to sleep with me.
Have you started attending school?
Yes, I gained admission last week.
Which school?
Poliowo.
You have school start?
It's in my mommy, is in Ondo State.
Okay, so you came from Ondo?
Yes.
Last month?
Yes.
Tell us what Pastor has been doing to you. Tell us how he started and what he has been doing to you. Just tell us.
Pastor has not been doing anything bad to me. Only slept with me once, and he apologized to me that he's sorry.
Was it a rape, or you agreed?
Did you agree to it, or he actually, or you lured him? Did you lure the pastor?
No, he called me to come.
When and where?
Inside this room that is going to pay my school fees, and I allowed him to do it.
Who is this one beside you?
It's the person that brought me to the church.
What is this? What's the girl's name?
Kingdom.
Kingdom. So you are the alleged Kingdom. Kingdom.
My name is Musa Delu.
How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
Emmanuel.
Your name is what?
Kingdom Emmanuel.
How old are
Speak louder. Nobody is seeing your face. Just speak louder.
My name is Emmanuel Kingdom.
Emmanuel Kingdom. No. Where are you from and where do you live?
I'm from Ebonyi State, and I live at number 5, Omolado Oshilowo.
You live with Pastor?
Yes, sir.
Pastor told me your mother has given you to him. How true is that? Everybody leave that side. If you are not a journalist, leave that side.
Because he actually told them he wanted to know.
Can you tell us? Pastor said he has told your mommy that you are his wife, and you are just. Pastor said you are just 17 years.
Yes, sir.
How can you tell us how you've been living with Pastor and what happened in the last how many months, how many years?
I've been living with him I started living with him since last year.
Last year what exactly?
I've forgotten the month.
Okay, January, February, March.
I don't really remember.
Okay, you can't remember. So you've been living with him in the past 1 year.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us how living with him has been with you and Pastor.
It was when I was like going to my secondary school. Then my mother left Lagos to Asaba. So she said I should go there and stay with him. So he would pay for my secondary school till I'm out.
How did your mother get to know Pastor?
It was from the church.
And how often does Pastor carry out miracle on you?
Miracle?
Yes, he said he's been sleeping with you.
Yes, it's just like 2-3 times. I've forgotten.
In a week?
No.
In a day?
No, ma.
In a week?
No, ma.
In a month?
From this year.
From this year? Every week?
Up to 3 times.
You said 2-3 times.
Have you ever been pregnant for pastor?
No,
ma.
You have never been pregnant?